Okay, so today we are talking about permanent jewelry and whether or not it's right for you. So, yes, permanent jewelry is a huge trend right now and it's so much fun, but it's not for everybody, honestly. I'm going to talk a little bit about the quality of products just because there's a huge variety out there, and I'm just going to talk a little bit about what I have. Okay, so this is my selection when it comes to permanent jewelry and even non-permanent jewelry, which just means regular jewelry with clasps that I've made. Anyways, so I bring these to all of my festivals, private parties, events, and there's lots of selection as you can see, but I've got 4 boards here. The first one, these are all gold filled. We'll talk about that in a minute. These are all sterling silver, gold filled, and solid gold. Now, when it comes to gold filled, I've got a few thicker chains here, to kind of cater more to the men, but I actually love the thicker ones myself. And then these are rose gold filled. So when it comes to gold filled, it's much better than a plated piece of jewelry. So gold filled means that there's at least twice as much gold that's on a plated, and then underneath the material could be anything from brass, sterling silver, copper. It just kind of depends on the product. Now, surprisingly, a lot of the high-end jewelers do sell gold plated, or not even gold plated. Some of them are actually just, I've read on some of the big ones, they're gold toned brass. So it's surprising how much you'll pay for when it comes to brands. Anyways, these are also gold filled. So all of these chains have been really, really good when it comes to wear, maintaining the color, all of that, with the exception of some of the thicker ones, mainly this one. I'm actually going to start, I've actually just made a couple necklaces with clasps because I think it's good as long as you're not wearing it every day. But sometimes the more surface area, this color can fade a little bit over time. It also depends on your body composition, what you do. Do you swim a lot? Are you in chlorine a lot? If that's something you do day to day, then you might not want to go with the filled. You're probably best to go with something like sterling silver. So these are all the 925 sterling silver, so same quality as like a Tiffany's brand. Lots of options here as well. So these are going to stay perfect when you wear sterling silver. It actually does not tarnish. It's when it's just sitting that it tarnishes. And then here's my solid golds and even a solid white gold. So these, the price difference here. So we've got gold filleds. They go for about $80 a bracelet. Sterling silvers go for $65, and then solid golds are going to range all the way from $135 to $295. This is actually my most expensive one, the white gold. But this is something where it's always going to stay the same. It's never going to change, tarnish, anything like that. I've also got specific charms and connectors that are all solid golds, and these are even real diamonds. So cute. And then when it comes to the charms, these are gold filled, most of them. And then these are not all sterling silver. I do have a bunch at the bottom here that are sterling silver, but some of them are just kind of silver plated. So wear and tear really depends on who you are, what you do. And my jewelry guarantee is that if something tarnishes or changes color before the 3-month mark, then come in, I will change it out for free, 100%. And I want to know because of the fact that then I know what to buy or not to buy next. So like I said, it really comes down to who you are, what kind of lifestyle you live, what you're willing to invest in. So again, if anything happens to the jewelry that you've gotten from Belle Beauty Lounge, I want to know. This is important for me because there's no other way for me to find out, how some of these wear and tear. If there's anything, especially before the 3-month mark, please let me know. I'll replace it for free. And that also comes to breaks, right? I mean, I know it's called permanent jewelry, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be 100% permanent for everyone. I've heard of people, it gets caught on things or their dog jumped up and ripped it off. So let me know. I am willing to fix things for you. And if you're not into permanent jewelry, like I said, I actually make a lot of non-permanent jewelry, including things like this necklace and a few other things too. I've got a matching bracelet. So yeah, this is just something that I've done because I know, especially when it comes to necklaces, not everyone's wanting to commit. So I can custom make a necklace for you. You come in, you choose your chain, you choose your charm, and then we custom size it, and then I add a clasp, so you don't have to have it permanent necessarily. So lots of options. Would love to see you come on into Belle Beauty Lounge and check out the selection.